What up, party people? We are back. I am so excited. Award season is finally back, and at the right time, because the Emmys are back in September. It's been a long summer. We are getting back into award season, and we're starting off with the top 10 Emmys of all time. Actually, that's a lie, because it's the top 10 Emmys from when I started recording the BTS. My first Emmys was actually 2016, where I shot The Stranger Kids. This was actually, sidebar, this is the first Emmys to go viral. They were little kids. That was when I was like, oh, this might be a thing. We're not including those because there's no BTS. So we're actually starting from 2018. So all of the Emmys from 2018 and on, we scoured them, we watched them all, we figured out the absolute top 10 best Emmys of all time with BTS. But also, it's 11, because there were so many good ones. I couldn't decide. I couldn't get it down to 10. And another thing that's super cool about this selection of Emmys, it's guy heavy. We got 5 dudes on this list. This is amazing. I've never had this many dudes on a list before. So I'm very excited, and let's just get into it. Number 11, the bonus glambot, we have Bo and Yang at the 2021 Emmys. I mean, the shoes alone are enough to get you on the top 10 glambot. But what I liked about this one is that the move was just kind of a little different. He opted for covering his face, which is not necessarily my go-to, but like he made it work. And the little kick to show off the boot, this was incredible. Coming in at number 10 is Ayo Edebiri. This was the perfect double dress toss. I mean, if you have the ability to toss the dress on both sides, I take this 100% of the time. And I mean, look at the toss on this was just unbelievable.
Oh no, I got no.
Amazing. I actually saw her recently at the premiere of season 3 of The Bear. She's super sweet. We were like, oh yeah, the glambots. It was very nice. Ayo Edebiri, number 10. Number 9, my man, my road dog, Kenan Thompson. I've shot him so many times. He is the sweetest dude. I love him so much. And on this one, I mean, he didn't do anything crazy, but literally the perfect glasses peak with the extra little wink.
Amazing.
With the winky dink.
With the winky dink. Hey.
Perfect execution. I think that this move is not like a fancy move, but for guys, it's like there's no dresses to twirl. There's not really much you can spin. The guys are a little limited. So he did a little glasses peek and a wink, and just, it literally could not be more perfect. The slot for number 8 came at the Emmys. We had a special carpet. We had a purple carpet, and we have Laverne Cox doing an incredible dress toss. This is really cool because it's sort of like a double reveal of the dress toss. She turns, we see her face, she wipes the camera complete with the dress, which is super cool, and then the secondary face reveal after that. This was spectacular. She was super nice.
Can I see that? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at that. Work.
Yes, bitch. Thank
All right.
you, Cole.
Cole, yes.
Thank you, Cole. I love your hair.
Thank you so much.
Always kills the glambot, but we're going back to the OG. I think this is her first glambot, and she knocked it out of the park. Number 7, how could we do a top 10 glambot list without Billy Porter? This guy's essentially the glambot king. I don't even give him direction. He just comes up, he's got his moves planned, he knows what he's doing.
Do you have your pose ready? Do you know what?
I know it.
Okay.
I just push record. He's in control of his own destiny on the glambot. It's almost sad that we didn't get the whole thing, because the glambot is so short. Like, I can't shoot a glambot for 5 seconds. So he came in hot with the extra moves, which is great, but we only got a snippet of it. But the snippet we did get, fantastic. Okay, so we've had some fun ones, we've had some guys, we had some big movements. For number 6, we're coming to just a pure, glamorous Glambot. I think the main thing about this one is the end, the eye connection to camera with her piercing blue eyes, and it's Alexandra Daddario at the 2022 Emmys. She did a little spin, which was great, but then the connection with camera, this just knocked it out of the park. She's a semi-pro, we did it once before.
We did this once.
I think we did, yeah. SAG Awards, that's right.
That was a fan favorite, actually. People loved it.
Oh,
So
good.
let's do
Try to
another one.
recreate it.
She's super sweet. I love seeing her. I also love her in White Lotus. She's fantastic. For number 5, we were going all the way back to 2018. This one was so much fun. Tisha Wright, I don't know how I heard in the street, but the first thing I said to her was,
But the word on the street is you're gonna do a spin.
I was very excited for that, but then we talked and it wasn't quite clear if she was gonna do a spin or not.
I don't know, let's just do it. Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
You'll be fine, don't worry.
But when I called action, full spin it was, and I was so glad. Number 4, this one is special. This one is special because it has something that we'd never had before in any Glambot, not just in Emmys Glambot. We have Jason Sudeikis holding 2 awards that he won for Ted Lasso. This was so cool. So we did all the normal Glambots for the red carpet. We hung out during the show. We shot a bunch of the award winners as they came out, and we were basically like, okay, we're done. So I took down all of my cameras that normally record, and then we hear like, oh, Jason Sudeikis coming up. I'm like, oh, get ready. So I literally just took my phone and like propped it up on my cup holder and recorded, and then he did the Glambot. So the BTS footage is kind of wonky because it's literally my phone propped up on a stand.
Nailed it.
I don't know. That scared the hell out of me.
Yeah,
That was great. Yeah, I was ready.
you're ready to fight, yeah.
We are in the top 3, the best of all time for all the Emmys. We're starting off with a Glambot Pro. I don't know how many times I've shot her. It's gotta be like 5 or 6. Kerry Washington at the Emmys in 2022. She's incredible every time. This one was like big and playful, which was interesting because her dress, you wouldn't necessarily think that she could do huge moves, but like clearly she knocked it out of the park. Gorgeous dress, giant movements. This was so much fun. Number 2, this is incredible. This is a recent one. This is from this year. I mean, there's a number of reasons why I feel like this is number 2. A, the Glambot was awesome, but B, sort of childhood hero, and we bonded over our curly hair. It's Weird Al Yankovic, number 2, with the crazy zany Glambot. Didn't know what he was gonna do with this Glambot. We were trying to figure out, and he was just kind of like, I'll wing it. And that always makes me nervous. They're like, I got it. And I'm like, I have no idea what you're gonna do. I don't know what camera was gonna be best, because like, I don't know what you're gonna do. And I don't know why I thought he would do anything different than he actually did, because this is the most, when you see it, you're like, obviously, this is a Weird Al Glambot. Before we get to the number 1 best Emmys of all time, we're doing a little break for my own favorite Emmys. I mean, I just went through all of my own, and maybe I'm biased, maybe I like my own Glambots, but I liked all of them. It was hard to pick. This was in 2021, and I think I have an affinity for this one because the Emmys in 2021 was the first award show sort of after we took a little break from doing award shows. And so I was super excited to come back. Everybody's excited to be back. It felt like we were kind of like back at it at that point. And so I have fond memories of this award show. I do a good jump. I do a lot of good jumps. I'm bragging. Just watch this one. All right, here we go. The moment you've all been waiting for. We are at the absolute best Emmys Glambot of all time that has BTS. This is hard. There's so many good ones, as you've seen. We couldn't even get it down to 10. We had to do 11. I don't even want to mention the ones that I didn't include. I actually feel bad. But we really had to go for the number one, the quintessential glamour shot. This isn't anything crazy. It's not super wild. It's just very well executed, very gorgeous. I can't say demure because by this time it's so old and so annoying. It's just glamorous and gorgeous. It is Elle Fanning at the 2022 Emmys. Spectacular. It's just elegant and graceful, and she looks gorgeous, and she's super sweet.
Is that good?
That's amazing. That's better than good.
I'll try to remember.
Yeah.
The other cool thing about Elle Fanning at the Emmys was she actually did 2, and she actually nailed 2, so kind of like double the reason she should be number 1, because these are both perfect. Elle Fanning, you have the best Emmy Glambot of all time. There you have it, the top 10 best Emmys Glambots of all time that had BTS. This was so much fun going through. I mean, obviously really hard, but I love just sort of reminiscing of all the different Glambots we've shot over the years, which reminds me how excited I am for the Emmys in 2024 part 2. This is actually the Emmys of the 2024-25 season, so this starts it all off. It is coming up. We're gonna have all the Glambots from that, so be sure to stay tuned here, other socials, subscribe if you haven't. Who is your favorite? Tell me below who you thought was the best. Who did I miss? Thanks for hanging, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.